What's up, people? What sparked me to do this video is I want to first and foremost thank all of the YouTubers for putting videos out, our people of color, for on dating and questions. It's kind of helping me in knowing how to answer questions and how to understand more of myself. Why, what the like, what most interests me, and like what turns me on about a woman and things of that nature. And by me watching the videos, I'm kind of getting good general ideas of how to go about giving answers and how to open up to people. And like if they ask me a question or somebody break the ice, and I learned something within those. And the most important thing, I'm gonna try to say it in this video and sum it all up, is when they ask questions like, what turns you on about asking the woman? The guy was asking the woman, what's a turn on for you, to you? What's a turn on to you for based upon a man? What you know what I mean? And basically it said a man that's confident within himself, a man that's not going to be as slow as me. Like if he need, I need a man that's going to be swifter than me, or I need a guy that's going to not take a long time as long as me in the bathroom. Somebody that's not going to take long in anything. Somebody that can like be a normal masculine, like a man. Just be a man. Not know somebody that's like a brother, like somebody that's going to be oversensitive and stuff like that. And I feel like by me not had never been in the, I think I have just went on. I think there's a difference between dating and actually in a relationship. Dating means you just get actually sitting down and you just getting to know people. It doesn't mean you're doing anything. It just means you're just going out and you just having a nice drink and you just asking them some things about themselves because you're trying to really get to know them. And they asking you some questions. They trying to find out things about you. Who you is and what you all about. What type of work you do. What type of work you don't do. What are your likes? What are your, asking a lot of different things, which they say, which is important for a relationship, because you need to know what buttons, what, to push, how far to go and how far not to go. Things of that nature, you know what I mean? So it kind of gave me some good general ideas of how to open up to somebody, you know what I mean? Like some people, like I said, I thought I was ready for it. You know how we young and we think we ready for things, or maybe you got some older people who ain't ready. But I guess I see what people mean when they say, as you get older, you have time to think about what you want to do in life, who you want to be with. You get a whole different view on like dating. Dating meaning that you just getting to know somebody. It doesn't mean you actually like in a serious relationship. You ain't just all of a sudden, oh, I'm in a relationship, because you have to take time and get to know people. Like they say, the best thing to do. I'm learning that, not being a person who is dating. I'm beginning to understand that you have to communicate. You have to communicate in every relationship. Every relationship, because we know that, let's just be honest. Let me bring this up. They got a brother by the name of DDG. I love this brother. He's very lit on YouTube. He bring content all the time. He's lit on his Twitch account. I think I'm saying it right. On Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. And then he do music and he do a whole lot of other things, you know what I mean? He just have a schedule. He doing more. He make music. He go to studio, and I'm thinking that he does a lot of that. He go and he meet up with different people. He meet up with different people in high positions, and he go and he just do a lot. He goes around, and he just came out with a song. He dropped last Friday. I think the song is about a week old now. It's still new, and if you thinking about what he made a true song about toxic. You know what I mean? And so we are, the word toxic, it means it has a meaning to it, because most of us, and there's a message in that song. And when I'm listening to the song, I'm actually feeling the song, like, because whether if it's a relationship, it can just be a toxic. We all have some. We don't have no good connection within the black family. So of course I can relate to that song in a way. You know what I mean? Because maybe you may have an uncle that you're not close to your uncle. You're not close to your nephew. You're not close to your niece. You're not close to none of your aunties. You know what I mean? So we all, in somewhat, it may not be a relationship, whether you dating somebody, or whether you in a relationship, whatever type of relationship it is. It is some kind of, it can be a father and a son relationship. It can be mother and daughter relationship. It can be a sister and a brother relationship. It can be whatever type of family line relationship. Most of us, we go through things, and we write. A lot of our young black men, they write songs about what they went through in their life. Brother DDG wrote a song. He actually have a music video to where you can see his real life stories within the video. You see what I'm saying? And I think it's a wonderful thing. The brother is lit. All I can say, I would scream it in my video, but YouTube won't allow me to do that, because because of they it's called copyright infringement, and they are like, put your video on copyright hold and in copyright infringement. They'll send you an email, so I can't do none of that. But anyway, yeah, I learned some stuff as I watched a lot of their videos. They be doing a lot of going on date videos, and a couple of DDG's friends went on a date. They went on, they set each other up on blind dates and stuff. Be dating girls, and the girls be trying to get to know a lot about them. They get to know them, and then the guys in reverse try to find out about the woman and try to get as much information about them. And I think that's a good thing to do. Meet different people and talk to different people and things of that nature, and you get to know them, and you get to, like, okay. And that's how one of the things that I have experienced when I was in my 30s, I used to try to get with women. I used to approach women when I was in Georgia, and I used to ask them for their phone numbers and stuff, and a lot of them just wouldn't do it, because for one, I'm gonna say out of material, because of materialistic things, and and you are bothered with, because you're approaching different types of personalities of girls, and they, you know what I'm saying. It's just a lot of them is fast, and you just never know. So I end up being rejected all throughout my 30s, trying to find the right woman or whatever, things of that nature. I end up, like, I just didn't even worry about it. When I got in my early 40s, I stopped doing it. I just said, well, I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm not gonna be doing all this here, just approaching people and all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, my hair just need washing, because it sets up dandruff real quick. But the dandruff makes it grow. So, but anyway, it actually taught me something. I believe in my heart that I think I'm overcoming. Like, if I'm thinking about it now, and as I done gotten older, I don't want to be like sensitive to every little thing. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to feel offended and get emotional, just being emotional as the woman, because somebody got to be the dominant one, to a degree. You know what I mean? So it's like, it would kind of be crazy for the man to be more emotional than the woman. Then you don't have no solid foundation. If you got two emotional people, one needs to be kind of strong. I'm not saying that the man shouldn't have no emotions or whatever. You know what I mean? Because to a degree, we all have emotions, and we don't want our emotions just slung or slashed around any kind of way. Just because I'm a man deserves to, to be loved, and and think that doesn't make him less than a man. It means it's showing that he is a man. You know what I mean? we ain't, at the end of the day, just because we're men, that doesn't mean that we are just this automatic, just iron tough robot. We're not robots. We're not programmed. Hold on. Boy, my hair growing. But anyway, you just have to just, I don't want to be emotional like that. I don't want to be very oversensitive and all that kind of stuff. It's like maybe I'm coming out of it because I done gotten older, and I understand that it can be toxic for a relationship. It can hinder your relationship as well, because I don't want to be overly sensitive about everything. It's nothing wrong with showing your feelings, though. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bad thing to say, hey, I was bothered by that. I was, whatever, I was hurt by that, or I was this, or I was that. You know what I mean? Because they feel that the man shouldn't show no kind of that he's been, that his spirit was broken by something that was said that wasn't right. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, just because you're a man, that doesn't mean that you don't have to show your emotions to a degree. You know what I mean? The different. I think a man, we have emotions, but we just know how to control them. That's all. We just know how to control them, and for the most part, you know what I mean. You got some people who are very emotional and not logical. It's not logical at all. And when you find somebody that's not logical and they just straight out emotion, then you in a dangerous situation, because they're not thinking. But if you got somebody that's emotional and logical at the same time, you can pretty much build. You can grow and stuff. So I'm learning not to be so offensive with everything that happened, or somebody say. I'm learning to move past that mark. You see what I'm saying? As you get older, you learn when you're older. You see what I'm saying? So on that note, I'm gonna go ahead on. I'm just gonna my bad, y'all. My hair growing and dandruff just pops up. I don't know why. It does make my hair grow. It does make my hair grow. A lot of people gonna look at the video and be like, "Damn, how long?" But anyway, my head been full of dandruff ever since I was a little child. Ever since I was 4 and 5, from as far as I can remember, I was old enough to remember what it was. You know what I mean? Cause my parents would always comb my hair and stuff like that, especially before I got on the bus. So, on that note, I'm going to say peace and love to my people of color, and I'm going to see y'all in the next live, and we'll talk. What can I name this video? Toxic relationships. Toxic relationships. All right, that's the name of it. Toxic relationships. All right. Now I'm out.